Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Tonight, we're taking a look at Pure Farming
Woohoo!
2018. So I'm glad to have you all aboard, and we're going to get started here in a second. I'm going to move the mouse. What we're going to have here to start off with, this is something I didn't show on YouTube because it probably will get flagged for content. Not that it's bad, it has music in it, and I probably will end up getting a copyright infringement. But it's going to go on YouTube anyway, but I wanted the other main videos to not get infringed. One of the things you'll notice is the graphics are not going to be great. I've noticed that Farm Sim, and it seems like this game, when you twitch them and then you record them using OBS, there's some weird artifacting that happens when you're driving through the fields. So it's not going to look great. But anyway, here is the Techland demo.
When I was a kid, our farm was my whole world. Today, the whole world is my farm.
You'll never guess the places that I've been.
Oh yeah, you'll never guess.
You never guess the places that I've been.
I like this video.
Everything is like a dream, yeah, but only in that dream that I live in.
There's the gum summish.
Never gonna let the day begin.
Montana, the heart of farming.
Never gonna let the day begin.
Orchards.
'Cause everything is like a dream, yeah, but only in that.
I found out more about the greenhouses. I like the animal trailer. And I love the DAF. That is so cool.
The greenhouses look cool.
Yeah, they do.
I like how there's potentially so much more to go with this instead of just here's farming, here's cattle, here's some lumber.
Right.
It looks like they are trying to give you more of the farm experience.
Yeah, I agree with that. All right, so complaints. Well, we'll finish the video first.
So where do you want to go next?
I want to go have this game come out right now and play the full game. What's up, Pat Dog? Straswa, Southern Rebel. How's everybody doing tonight? All right, here's a German map. This is a little quick.
Pre-order now. Get the Germany map.
Get the Germany map if you pre-order now. What's up, Taylor? You can pre-order this game. I don't know how to. I guess you can buy it from Pure Farming. I was gifted it through by Ethan Brown through Steam. So you can also get it through Steam. And so anyway, it's a pretty cool looking little demo there. Some of the things that we saw, obviously carrying the animals around. We did have a greenhouse, though the greenhouse, unfortunately, from what I read, is not super interactive. You basically, just like the farm stuff. Yeah, DAF in America, right. Where's the Kenworth? Jared is with me also tonight, so he's going to be. He said, "Hey Lee, what's going on?" So let's go ahead and jump into the USA farm. The reason why I wanted to start with the USA farm is because it has the washer, and Jared had some interesting questions. Go ahead, Jared, about the washing.
Yeah, I watched the first video Arthur did with the combine and the tractor, and I noticed the combine was getting the dirt on it. And I'm sure they'll polish up the polish up the dirt graphic a bit more in the near future. Haha, no pun intended. But what I'm interested in seeing is if when you start washing the vehicle, does it work like Farm Sim where you can just point the washer at one part of the vehicle and the whole vehicle gets cleaned?
Right.
Or will it actually wash where it's spraying? I'm interested to see that. Because so far what I've seen, Pure Farming has some really nice graphics.
Yes, very much so.
And potentially, I'm gonna qualify this, potentially better mechanics than, quote, other games. So yeah, I'm interested to see that.
Well, let's get these things dirty and see if we can figure out if that is one of the things that we can change. Once again, we don't really get to see any ground handling. I haven't found a plow or anything yet, so the sounds are really good.
Now, the last video you did some combine. You dumped it in the trailer.
Yes, we're gonna do that for sure.
Excuse me. Did you do anything past that?
No, because it ends the mission.
Oh.
So when you dump the combine, it ends up. Michael Play's got congratulations on Farm Sim 17. Great game. Yeah, I agree with Southern Rebel in the fact that these tractors look for. I mean, this is only a little Zetter 160 little, quote unquote, compared to the farm sim ones. But these tractors look the size. And I get the same thing from Farm Expert, to be honest with you.
Oh, look at that! It when you started and stopped, it actually bounced back and forth on the suspension.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It has some suspension going on there, which is cool. Now, one of the complaints that I got, people were saying that they didn't like the fact that you have, first of all, these Montana fields look nothing like Montana fields. For example, the reason why we have, he said, hey, shucks, the reason why we have Big Bud is because of Montana.
Oh, yeah.
And so here on this, from what we can see from this little map, I say a decent sized map, we don't really have any mega fields maybe, but as we zoom out here, 42 looks pretty big, 33 looks big, 35 looks pretty big, so we'll see.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's some bigger fields on there. Now you guys can see Jared's a little lagged behind because he's watching the stream too, so that's how he's keeping up.
Sorry, yeah, I'm live on the chat, but I'm watching the stream.
So, and then another thing that I wanted to point out, those people were complaining about the pickup truck, that they only have a Mitsubishi pickup truck. And I agree with that. I think in America, if you... Oh, go ahead, Jared.
Guys, if you see the graphics of the stream, pre-alpha release, I'm sure they'll have more stuff and other brands and whatnot, but this is to give us a taste of what the game's going to be like and hopefully give you an idea of what it's going to look like towards. So, you know.
And like Jared said, I need to qualify that also because you need to keep in mind this is just a press demo. This is not a finished product in any way, shape, or form. So, well, Taylor said if they don't have the branding, they shouldn't do the American map. I get it. They're trying to appeal to, obviously they're trying to appeal to Americans and the American market. So definitely, that's something that, but yeah, Ford, even if you use a generic or Ford or a Chevy or even like a Dodge, I mean, you really do rarely ever see an American farmer using any kind of foreign pickup truck. They almost always use American pickup trucks. So it's really, but then again, also, I mean, if we're going to get that crazy about it, you also never see Americans using Zetter tractors. And
when's the last time you saw like a Mitsubishi pickup truck?
Right. Well, we see them here, but you see them on the road. You don't ever see them for farming, right?
Pickup truck.
Now, sorry guys, the volume is going to be a little loud. I'm going to turn my headset down actually a little bit. Actually, no, LoJack, this game is going to actually be for PC, PS4, and Xbox 360. So it's coming out on several different platforms. But like Keith said, I agree. I think this game looks really, really good, especially considering that we're still 6 months ahead of release. Obviously, it's getting close to being finished or ready, but they wanted to push back and just make it even better. I have good faith already just from playing this and the way that it handles that this is probably going to be a very good game. But I also think, you said giant walls, I also think, unfortunately, that it's going to be pretty much targeted towards console users. So the game may be missing some more complex features. Like, I don't know how they're going to do it, but I think that it's going to be really designed to be playable with a controller, so we may not have some of the advanced features that Farm Sim gets, like, I don't know, GPS and stuff like that, but I don't know, they might. Another thing that we haven't really seen anything from this demo, and I need to really look through the specs a little better, but I don't know if they're going to be doing multiplayer or not. So, but right now what we're doing is we're going to get the Harvester dirty, and we're going to test out and see... yeah, the giant walls. Strausswell, the giant walls will not be there once the game comes out. That's just to keep us within the demo area.
Yeah.
Well, and now Southern Rebel or Taylor has a point that Honda pickups are very popular, especially that. What is the one that's like it has 4 seats? It's like a half pickup, half SUV.
Seriously, your Honda pickup?
Yeah, they're really popular actually. My friend has one. I can't think of the name of it. It's the Tundra's the Toyota. So
Ridgeline.
The Ridgeline. Thank you. Hey, buddy, what's going on, Buddy Finch? Toyota Ridgeline or Honda Ridgeline. Thank you guys.
Honda Ridgeline. Oh, look at that. It looks like a pickup.
Yeah, it's like a pickup, but it's also like an SUV. They're kind of cool. I like them. But and you may see farmers using those, but definitely Chevy and Ford and Dodge are the big ones for that. So
Can you zoom in on the beacon on the side of the tractor there? Like, to be honest, I don't like how the farm sim beacons look.
what do you think about that?
Sorry, it's just lagged a little bit. I gotta wait for it to catch up.
Yeah, it'll catch up for you.
You know, I like the way that looks a lot better.
Yep. Yeah, me too. So what we're going to have in this game, it looks like... I saw a high spoiler. That's so funny. What we're going to look like here is that we're going to have an American map with all Russian equipment. And that is a little... Now, McCormick, though, to their credit, McCormick is a brand that will be in the game, and we definitely can put McCormick tractors on an American farm. In fact... I see McCormick tractors all over the place around here. Straw said, no, not the Russian equipment. Yeah, these harvesters, the red harvesters and the red, what is the other one? The forage harvester are both by this company called Gomselmash, which I don't know. I don't think they're related to Rosselmash. In fact, I'm wondering what the word Selmash means, if it maybe means like farm or something in Russian. Because we have Rosselmash, and then we have Gomselmash, and I don't... It's an interesting thing, but...
All right, let's see if I can dig this up here.
Right. You're right, Psychotronic. Even if this company doesn't make it, they are at least giving competition to Farming Sim, which will make Farming Sim do better. But I think, honestly, this game will do pretty well. It already, just from the tech demo, it feels pretty tight. Pretty solid, and like I said, I really honestly like that. I wish they fixed this camera angle where you can't see the bottom of the harvester, though. That's one of my big pet peeves of this so far. Sale of mashed potato. There we go. But I do like the graphics. I do like the way it feels. Everything feels bigger. Look at how slow the harvester backs up. To me, this feels like a harvester would really feel when you're backing up. It should be slow and putsy and. In Farm Sim, it seems like things just rocket forward, and this just feels a little bit more.
Oh, speaking of things and speeds and gears, we test drove a 2018 Ford F-150 today.
Ooh.
Loaded. Yeah, and you know what shocked me? The thing has a 10-speed transmission in it.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome!
I'm like, what are these numbers up the side of the console? Is 1 to 10? It's like fuel efficiency? No, it's going the wrong way. And all of a sudden it hit me. Those are gears. Like,
Well, why don't they just go to a what do you call it? Like a CVT transmission if they're going to do that. You might as well just have unlimited gears.
I don't know. Anyway, I did some digging. The top 3 gears are overdrive gears. The bottom gear is something ridiculous, like 4.6 to 1. So the black, I don't know what the difference between the Black Widow and the Shelby was.
Those are going to be like sport ones. They're not. That's not what you were looking at.
No, it wasn't a sport model, but it did have a V8 in it. It was, and it had 6.5 foot box on it. Not power extending windows, but had the extending windows.
Okay.
Crew cab. Like 10 gears. I'm like, that really threw me for a loop. And it automatic, and sometimes it would jump up and down. And
That's cool though.
that was weird.
They make great pickups. Here's the in-cab view. Psychotronic is asking. And I don't know if they're doing this because they're not ready completely with the cabins yet, but you're pretty locked. This is as far down as I can look right now. I can look all the way up, but I can't really look down, and we're too zoomed in. So I'm not sure why they did this, but this is the in-cab view for you guys to see what it looks like. And it's not terrible, but it is way too close. This will make you sick, but we're going to... Jared and I want to do some tests on the field. Yeah, it's too close. On doing fields unevenly, like if it can handle...
We were talking about, Arthur and I were talking a little bit earlier, like what the graphics are going to look like if we do like an S-bend in the field. Like, is it going to chop it up, or is it going to... Actually, that doesn't look too bad.
It's not too bad. It's definitely stair-stepped like Farm Sim. And let's do this. We'll start here. I'm going to... I'm going to slowly wedge my way off the field, and we can see if it steps over.
I'm watching in 720. It's the best I can do.
Oh, okay. I'll come back and take a look. I think that's all we're streaming at. So let me take a look here. And
it is stepped a bit. Oh, that's a little disappointing.
you said it's like he's sitting on the steering wheel. Yeah. So it's, as you look here, it is kind of stepped. You can see it. So it's not. It's like
camera back to look at that.
Yeah, it does the farm sim the same way, or the same way as the farm sim. So it does step it, but it does make circles okay. I mean, we got some crop circle action going on here. People are going to think an alien landed. All right, Gator. He's not looking at those. What's up, Jeremy Wah? Oh, that was you that said that, right? Okay. Oh, cool. Now, okay, look at this. Okay, over to the right, and I didn't notice this when I was doing the demo. You can see here where it says field number 5. It's your property. It's 39% plowed, 39% sown. It shows us cultivation, fertilization amount, irrigation. Yeah, and spraying. So they're going to separate the fertilization and the spraying. Maybe they're considering that like bug spray and stuff. That's really cool.
Could be, yeah.
That's really cool. So, hey, IROC, you made it, and we're not done.
Irrigation. I wonder if
Hello.
They could potentially consider rain as part of irrigation. So you get natural irrigation, or maybe they'll have they could. I guess you do one of two ways. You either take it over with a tank, like you do with fertilizer.
Okay.
You can spray it that with water, or you run an irrigation system into your field.
Okay. All right.
That'd be interesting. And I could definitely see that with like in when they have a Japanese map with rice farming. That's a big thing.
Yeah, the irrigation. Yep, absolutely. This is exciting.
Because you need to flood everything, and then I don't know if you unflood it before you. I've never seen rice harvesting done by machine.
Okay, well, that's cool. Now they do have a harvester like for the rice. It looks like so.
Okay.
Jeremy, actually somebody bought it for me already. So Ethan Brown bought me a copy of this game already, so I own it. I'm very excited about being able to play it. We're going to collect more wheat here. I'm going to dump this off. We're going to drive around a little bit. And, hey, what's up, Logo? And then we'll get back in the harvester, and we'll keep harvesting. The wheels are getting dirty, but the harvester's still looking pretty dang clean. So I haven't picked up any dirt yet.
Yeah, last time we did this, the harvester was all dirty all up and down the side.
I know.
What? Were you driving that around a bit more? I don't recall.
No, not really.
Drive it through the field.
Oh, we'll get it dirty. I'm going to keep harvesting, so.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if we can drop the grain anywhere. That's a good question.
You want to try just dropping it?
Yeah, I'll see if I can spill it.
Spill the beans.
Let's see. So if I press here, let's waste it.
You're empty now.
All right, so I'm going to be boop. Nope, it does not let you. It does not let you dump it. As far as I can tell, it does not look like you can just dump it anywhere. So that's kind of a bummer. Yeah, we can harvest. We can harvest olives for sure, Taylor. Oh, Jeremy Waugh needs a potty break. So no, it does not look like you can dump it on the ground. Once again, that's a little bit disappointing, but what have you. I wanted to show you something here. I'm noticing. If you guys want to, you said rice, nom nom. Okay, so this is a very small field, right? Let's take a look here. I want you guys to look to my right. There's a larger field over here. This one's going to be, let's see, map. About 10 times the size of the field that we're on right now, it looks like. So as we drive along here, it's shielded right now, but this is a big field. Well, there is a storage facility for potatoes. Once again, I don't know how they're going to handle the potatoes for the ground. And once again, this is only a tech demo, so we don't know for sure what's going to be the answer there. I'm still driving along this field, just so you guys are wondering about the big fields and small fields. This is a monster field over there. It ended right there.
That does look
so
pretty huge.
That's a pretty big field. That's going to take you a while to work with the equipment.
That's bigger than the Westfield field.
Yeah, for sure. That's huge. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, exactly. I feel like everything looks big on this game, and I like that because this tractor, even though it's small compared to some of the tractors we have in Farm Sim, this is a huge freaking tractor. The Zetter 160 horsepower tractor is going to be like 8 to 10 feet tall or taller. I mean, people don't. When I stand next to those, like, I don't know if you guys remember, but the tractors that I put up on my Facebook page with my daughters in front, you know, Evelyn is 5 foot tall almost, and she was standing in front of the front wheel of the tractor, and that thing was up above her head, the front wheel, and that was a 300 horsepower tractor. So these are just really big. This is a big tractor, even though it seems small in comparison. And they're huge. It's a huge piece of equipment. It just, we're so used to seeing it, you know, on Farm Sim, it makes them look
At
tiny.
a lower scale, yeah.
Yeah, it just makes everything look small. I don't know why that is that Farm Sim does that, but I think it's because Farm Sim uses a wide-angle camera, and these guys, yeah, exactly. You don't really have an idea until you actually sit inside one of these. So I think the Farm Sim uses a much wider angle camera for a lot of this stuff, and that's why the tractors end up looking small. Now, I wonder if you played with the camera, because I know you can set it in, like Farm Sim lets you set the view angle in the game. So I wonder if changing the view angle, yeah, it does, and I think it goes way down from where I have it set. So I wonder if changing that view angle would actually make it so that it looks more like this. So maybe that game has the possibility, but I don't know. I'd have to test that.
I will test that out while we keep going here.
Okay, Jared's going to test it.
Dirt.
And Taylor, I get it. Now, thankfully, I have a good community that buys me stuff, because I don't have to convince anybody that I need another copy. Now
Dirty that thing up.
Yeah, I'm going to dirty this thing up and keep trying to make it dirty. It's dirty, daddy.
Let's load up my test farm.
Keep running this. Yeah, I'm in love with the game, too. I mean, it just...
Yeah, hey, it's getting dark already too, eh?
Yep. Yeah, I have it set on 1X, but it's going faster. I'm sure you'll be able to adjust that once the game comes out. 20 to probably 20 feet tall, I bet you.
Yeah.
Some of those John Deeres are huge.
I saw a quad track, a Case quad track going down the road in my neck of the woods a while ago. And in Farm Sim, you know, it doesn't look like it's such a big tractor. I mean, it's probably one of the bigger tractors in the game, but you have no idea the size of this thing.
Oh, I know.
Roll right in front of you. I mean, the tracks are bigger than you. It's a huge tractor.
Right. Oh, and this is a good point. IROC just brought up a great point. I didn't even notice that. This map is actually showing you what parts of the field are harvested. So if you look at the little mini map, I don't know if you guys can see that detail on Twitch, but it's actually showing me what. That's really cool, man.
Okay.
It's showing me what's harvested. Now it doesn't show me that there's straw in the field, but still, that's really cool. You can turn the straw on and off. It did show that. So.
Game settings. Where is?
She said it looks the same. Yeah, I know. Everything looks the same to wives. They don't know. Some of them do. All the farming ladies out there, put your hands in the air.
Ding! I swore I saw you go up.
Wait, what happened, Jared?
Like I said, I swore I saw a few of those farming wives' hands go up.
Right. What's up, Ryan? Ooh, look at the lighting. I like the light, and it's getting really dark on the map. Like, they're not kidding around. Yeah, that's true. You have time to save. You have time to save for the game and a bigger monitor. And believe me, the monitor will cost a lot more than the game will, so. Hey, it's fishy. Woot. Yeah, the harvester's starting to get some dirt on it now, Jared. So we'll just keep doing it and try to get it as dirty as we possibly can. What are you right about, Ryan? Let's see. What about Snoop Dogg? Hey, Brian, could you make some tea, please?
Okay, my field of view is set. You know what I can do? I should take screenshots. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
That way I can get a better idea of comparing.
Hey, and if you post them into TeamSpeak, I can show everybody because I can jump out and.
There you go. I'll make something up for you.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah, Snoop Dogg's an idiot, but okay. Bow wow wow. Yippee yo yippee yay. Look how dark it's getting outside. I like this. Except for the white pure farming wall, but it's really dark. Now, there are no farm lights on at the farm. That's interesting. Up the Tyler Ford Fusion came up. That's funny, Taylor. It is harvesting season, isn't it? I saw somebody harvested a wheat field on Copley Road down by where I live, and I drove by and saw they had 3 huge auger wagons with the covers on. A tractor attached to each one. Once again, I'm driving with my steering wheel, or with my keyboard and mouse, not my steering wheel. I will try that at some point, but... Oops. Oh, the cone's knocked over. Look at that. Oops. I'm going to run that one over, too. All right, drop this. I must say this was easier to do the field this way than I did when I did the demo for the YouTube. Yeah, so it looks like a lot of the soybeans already. I've seen some crops that were planted later, and they're not ready yet. Some of the corn is still pretty green around here for most that I've seen. Yeah, I use the wheel and stuff now. I did finally get my steering wheel set up for the for Farm Sim 17 with all those buttons and stuff. It takes forever to set it up. I didn't want to do it, but I did finally do it. So okay, so we got a dirty harvester now. We've almost harvested the whole field. We got remaining crop 1%. That's really cool. That breakdown. So I'm curious to see how the multiplayer goes. Hopefully they'll have multiplayer. I do like the interface, but it is a little bit busy. Like I wish you could shrink or grow it a little bit. But all the crop has been harvested.
What happens if you press F1? Can you hide the controls?
No.
Nope.
Nope. Yeah, it's so beautiful out right now. I was driving around. I had to go to a job today, about 20 minutes away, and it was all back roads. And man, the trees are all changing color. It's so beautiful. Let's see, So, Jared, we're gonna try our cleaning on this. I gotta find where was the cleaner. I think it's up here, up in the management repair barn. Hold on. How do I get out?
Yeah, Psychotronic. Arthur mentioned that in the first video. It feels like you'll be able to fix your tractor, do maintenance repair on it. In the release. That's what that building looked like.
All right, so it wouldn't let me get out in there. It kept saying exit is blocked. Dark harvest, right? Yeah, it's the middle of the night. It's the dark harvest. But yeah, I wonder too if there'll be that. That's a good question. Let's see. M. How do I start this thing? I did before. K. There we go. K for the Karcher. Okay, Jared. So here we go. I'm gonna spray.
Yeah,
Oops, I walked too far away.
I'm watching.
Hang on. It disconnected me. There we go. Hand wash. Nope. It's just like Farm Sim.
Yeah. Where the vehicle goes.
Yep. It's just clean. I just sprayed one spot and the whole thing is clean.
in 2 seconds?
Yeah, and 2 seconds. It looks like you're going to be able to advance and slow down time, Taylor. Because there's a time. You can see up at the top there. There's a little 1x and it shows the clock. But maybe this is as slow as it gets. I don't know. All right, so let's go ahead and pop this up and.
Oh, okay, so I tried the 60-degree camera, which is the default setting. I'm up at the 90-degree now.
Okay.
And I swear it looks like I'm looking at the game through a fisheye lens.
90.
Like, wow. Like, it not only makes the vehicle look smaller.
Oh! Oh no!
But it also makes it look like, you know, when you get close to a vehicle, the top of the vehicle's moved away from you.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll post something here in a sec.
Okay.
How did you do that?
I don't know. It's I hit the light post. The light looks now. It looks like the light post is on. Maybe not. No, it's not. It's just the tractor. I can't. It won't let me. I don't think it'll let me detach the header wall and stuff like that. There was no. Yeah, it's a 45-degree climb. It's kind of like the. Oh yeah, that's where we can dump that in there. Oh. Okay, so crashing the tractors don't move them. That's a little disappointing, but. It's just like the my sewer truck park job on the My Summer Car there. Hey, Gaming Nerfer, welcome aboard. Yep, time for tire. It sounds like oil change, maybe. Oh. All right, let's see. Will it let me? Let's see. One. Nope. I can put the pipe out. Well, so there's a bug right there. Is there a reset tractor? Straw dump, next vehicle, tablet, controls, front device, 2 mode. Nope. And it won't let me. It won't let me take. It won't.
Try raising or lowering the header.
It does it automatically, I think. Like you can't touch the header unless you're near a field.
Turn it on or off? Doesn't do anything?
Nope, I can't. I can't have to be by a field to do it. Well, once again,
That's
folks.
Yeah.
This is a tech demo. It's not a finished product. So.
With your tractor, take your trailer off it and just ram the front of the truck.
Do it again.
See if you can put. I saw you try and just kind of nudge it off, but like try getting a good run at it.
All right, I'm taking the Zetter crystal around the barn. So we can build up some speed here. There we go. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43 kilometers an hour. Oh, it's like hitting a steel wall.
Here we go.
Well, we've screwed it up. Oh my. All right. Well.
Okay, so the physics needs a little bit of
Yeah, a little tweak in there. All right, so let's go ahead. Oh, when the thing's full, you done screwed up. I know. I'm sorry. Now, one thing about the greenhouse is apparently, from what I read, you just basically supply the greenhouse, and it'll make the fruit. It makes the fruit for you. Look at this. There's some construction going on there. Oh, bunny rabbits. Buns. Hi, little bunnies. I didn't see this when I was going around before. Can we go in there? Oh yeah. Oh, you can upgrade. It says why upgrade, but there's no upgrades available. But you can upgrade. That's cool. So we can carry more bunnies. And I got some boots over there. Not sure what those are for, but clean farming. Ah, this is a field I don't own. It's telling me the value is 9,700 credits or euros or whatever they're. I think it's euro. Maybe it's supposed to be euros. Wabbits. So this is a crop that we don't own. And what else? Let's see if there's anything else that we missed. We've seen the solar panel field. We saw the potato barn. Let's go over and look at the cows. I haven't really looked at the cow facility. I don't think. Maybe I did.
The cow field was right next to the field that you were just plowing. That's where the cows were. I think I saw a milking station. Maybe that was a scale.
Oh, yeah. No, you know, we did look at it. We'll go over there again, though, just to...
I don't know if there's like any dedicated barn for them or what not. But
Right. Oh, look, the chickens have already made some eggs. There's eggs on the pallet there. That's cool. Oh, is backing articulated axles is easier than in Farm Sim 17?
Oh, if that trailer is the same as the one in 17, no, you don't back that one up. You can't.
No, this is not bad. And I'm gonna straighten it out. I'm gonna try to back it over by the wabbits.
Well,
Not too bad.
gosh, you did a pretty good job.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, it's a little bit twisty, but it's. Oops, I'm going too fast though. That's the problem. Oop. Oops, slow it down. Duck season, rabbit season.
It's not bugging out on you as much.
Yeah, it's not as flippy.
I really dislike backing those ones up though, because they're
It's still not
hard.
easy, but it's
Great.
easier than Farm Sim. Yeah, my kids were all sick this week. Sounds like Jared's sick there. He's not feeling so good either. So yeah, it's not too bad backing up. It's not too easy. Oh, hey, we'll see you later, LoJack. Have a good night, man. There's the cows. Oh yeah, we checked that out before. That's right. There's the cow facility. Yeah, somewhat. I think some of the feel is more realistic, but then again, it also has a little bit of an arcadey feel to it. So we got some little fields here. There's a water tower or something up there. Let's go ahead and check that out. They do use the camera blur quite a bit. Strep throat. Oh no. Yeah, except for backing up the harvester onto the wall. The roads, once again, I like the way the roads undulate. They feel more natural. They're more rounded. It just feels like you're driving on a real road. It's not like Farm Sim where you kind of just. We'll see. Hang on. How's the physics here though? Oh nope. Oh, it rolls back down. Okay, that's cool. So that was pretty good. Caution, there's bears back here. This is the edge of the map, I think, which is cool because we can kind of see. Oh no, it's a river, but this is it's still the edge of the map. So that's kind of how they're going to hide this side of the map, like the end of the map. So we moved into day 2 because it's a moon for nighttime, and we'll go into the camera inside. Once again, it's a really close-up view. Here's a hill climb. Okay, we're gonna probably. I'm gonna go to a different country now. We're running out of time. I'd like to do my summer car tonight, so we'll play for a little bit longer. Yeah, I was gonna say. Here we go. Oh, funk. No water driving. Yeah, I've had a bad strep throat a couple times when I was in high school. But I do like the terrain. The tractor feels good inside. Once again, the camera's way too close, though. I'd like to back out at least 20%. It's just... Even if we kept the same perspective, if we could roll back a little bit. And there's the field we just did. So anyway, let's go ahead and check out a different map. What else do you guys want to see? Let's pick one, and then be done. Because I need to. I'd say I really need to be streaming my summer car by 10:30. Because I got about an hour. I need to go to bed. I haven't even eaten dinner yet, so I'd like to be able to eat and then go to bed by midnight or 12:30. So, okay, we're gonna do Italy. Let's do it. First come, first serve. Now give me 1 second, guys. I gotta set my headset down for just 1 second. I'll be right back. No! Come on, Ryan. Dude, you stink. Ryan stinks. Can you take all those cups down, Rue? And you guys need to take the garbage out. Okay, we'll work with Mark to do it. Italy, here we are. Give me 1 second here. I got to plug. I'm going on a retreat this weekend, and I want to take my RC trucks with me. So me and whoever else wants to play can play. Be totally fun. Anyway, I drove the SUV to school. Oh, we got to do the stupid tablet thing. Okay, so on this one, if you guys remember, actually, you know what? You guys haven't seen this yet. So a little spoiler alert. I just finished the video for this one and uploaded it, but I haven't released it yet. This will get released before I release this video, so probably right after this. But I did release it. I just haven't, or uploaded it. I just haven't released it yet. So this is the olive harvester. There's not much to this map so far, like in the demo. We don't get to see a lot of it. But you can see here, it's a pretty freaking large map. Looks like there's a volcano on it. They've got water. As you can see here, you can see there's water sources around the map, like here. This is, let's see, this says it's a water. It's got 100%. It's on my property. Value 0. These all must be my property. There's our greenhouse. But they have really kind of locked us off here as far as where we can go. We don't have olives either. I'm sorry. I know you guys wanted to see the olives. What we do have is vineyards. So this is a vineyard harvester. I'm not sure. I don't think this is an olive harvester, but I think they are going to have the olive crop. So let's roll out. I got to go this way. You'll notice the beautiful cliffs. Some people are complaining because they don't, and I kind of agree, they don't mesh really well into the terrain. They look kind of, I don't know. Yeah, tractor insurance probably does not cover driving onto a volcano. Lol.
Okay, I got the graphic ready. Where can I send it?
Oh, go ahead and send it. Just paste it into the, you like upload it to the file manager in TeamSpeak, okay. And then let me know when it's up there, and I'll grab it. So we are on the way. I don't see the volcano. Let's take a look at the map.
It's a 12 meg file. How about I?
That's nothing.
Chop that. How about I chop that down for a bit?
Okay. No, you don't have to. I'll be all right. There's the volcano. Okay, we can see it there above, rising frighteningly above. I'm just using my keyboard and mouse, Micah. It should work with my steering wheel. I just haven't set it up yet. But you can see there's Mount Vesuvius there off in the distance. And
is that what it is?
Yeah, we must be in Pompeii. Hopefully we will not have a repeat performance.
How do you know
Taylor, I do think there's olives. I just don't think there's olives in the demo. These are grapes. And if you look on the map, the only field we have access to is the grape field. But look right there. See above us? Let's see here. Hang on. How do I move around? There we go. Here's an olive grove right there. So there are olives right there. So we don't have access to it. They're on the other side of that. See that over there? I'll walk over. Hang on so you guys can see it.
There's icons on your tablet. I wonder if they identify the crop. I can't quite tell what there.
There we go. So you can see the olive trees right there. I just can't get to them. Oh, wow, the wall really whitens up when you get next to it. There they are. So, no Olive Garden, but they are there. They're in-game. Now, one of the things, Micah, if you're wondering like what you can play with, yes, you can definitely play with if you want to use your Steam controller or your Xbox controller. This game, because it's designed for consoles, it will support all controllers. So you shouldn't have any issues at all if you want to use a controller rather than using your rear device on. And we're going to go ahead and start the harvester up. HF. Now this one raises up. You can see that's pretty cool. And it starts to clip around. These are grapes. There we go. And the grapes fill up into this bin. You see they're starting to load up. Once again, we don't have things that can dump on the ground. I don't know if they're going to do that yet or not. I hope they do, but then again, you probably really don't want to dump your grapes on the ground. Time to make some wine. Well, we are going to deliver this to the winery, so.
Wee-hoo. The Chateau Arthur 2017.
Wait, what happened?
This is the Chateau Arthur 2017.
Chateau Arthur. All right. The exciting part. Now, I'm not running. Let's see what the full speed is. Oh, yeah, I was pretty much at full speed at 6. It really runs. It's between 6 and 7. Yeah. I could go for some tea right now, but my kids won't make it for me, so unless I want to quit streaming, there's no tea to be had. We have 2 shipments that we're going to sell, and like I said, we did this already. If you haven't seen it yet, though, on the YouTube page, but here's what it looks like harvesting from the inside. This harvester is not too bad because you're dealing with make some grape soda. Ooh. You know, I'm not big on grape soda anymore. I had when I was a kid, I had the flu really, really bad. Like, it's the worst I ever had it. And I was drinking grape soda right before I got it. And so I think for like 2 days straight, I was barfing up grape soda. So,
oh, yeah.
So I never really got over that because I used to love grape soda. I love grape. I love cream soda. Like, I like all those fruity flavors of pop. Oops, I got stuck.
I'm still watching you harvest the one row.
Here we go. Yep, and I'm backing up in the game, so we're gonna run down to the. We're gonna sell our first shipment, and if you look on the map to the right, you'll see it shows you north and east. You can see where I've harvested and where I haven't. It shows a white line, and then the black line is where I've harvested. So that's really cool. The map is really very detailed. See, the only kind of tea you have is gross. That's funny.
You've got the graphic there.
Okay, thank you, Jared. We're going to stop for a second and show you. This is what Farm Sim looks like zoomed in. So hang on one second. I'm going to... How do I minimize the game? Oh, I can't. Uh-oh. Let's see if we can get out of the screen. Nope. Well, we'll finish this.
Microphone
Oops.
activated.
We'll finish this and I'll show you. Let me get back into the game here. We'll do it right after we're done here.
Sure.
Just remind me. Yeah, they're trying to fix... It seems like they're trying to fix quite a bit of what's going on with Farm Sim, though. I don't like the way you get stuck on stuff. I'm stuck on something, and I'm not sure what. Whoops. Oh, now it worked. Sure. No, now it's back and working. Yeah, you see my desktop there for a sec? Ugh, yuck. All right. You said never... Sorry, Taylor. I didn't mean to ruin it for you, but... Oh, man, it was bad. Oh. That was one of those flus, like, I mean, it was coming out both ends. There was nothing I could do.
Oh, yeah.
I've never been that sick. I was like 19 or 20 when it happened. Like, I was, you know, a full-size adult. And I just remember being like, blah. Like, oh, God, help me. Let me die. I think I might have had food poisoning. Because it was like 24 hours, I think. It was a pretty short flu, but it was so violent. All right, let me get back out and see what we're doing here. So we're going to dump the first load. You can see it's all full of grapes there. The only thing I don't like is it's trying to figure out how to make it so that you can get to the dump section. Like, I think I have to have 2 selected. There we go, sell. You said, tell us more. Is everybody sick now? And there are the grapes pouring into the mashing facility.
Literally rustled mash.
Mash. Yeah, rustled mash. And grapes are worth a ton of money. That was 60,000 alpha credits, whatever they call them.
Wow.
So it's you might want to grow grapes on your farm.
Boy, what all is it worth?
Well, I guess we'll not know until later.
Until later, yeah.
So now I'm hoping that because I got onto the press demo, that I'll also be able to get into when they start doing, like I'll be on the alpha list now, hopefully, but I don't know. I think so, because what happens, here's how it works, okay? Steam gives me access to the game, and then they have branches in the beta testing, so I don't know how they're going to handle that, if they're going to allow us to get in again, or how that's going to work out, but it's 10 more minutes, maybe try Columbia. Okay, I'll go to Columbia, fine. All right. We got to make it fast, though. We'll just drive around Columbia. We're not going to do the harvesting mission, but we'll take a look at the different equipment that's in there, and maybe we'll make a quick stop in Japan, too. Yeah, I do love the way the vehicles do respond to the ground. It's pretty cool. Oops, it's pretty cool.
Microphone activated.
It's pretty cool. Sorry, I just totally muted myself there. So we have this is our Skybury. Those look very Australian. I'm thinking that is Australian company, maybe? I don't know. Yep, but look at that. So this basically is the same idea. This is a coffee harvester, okay? That's the same idea as the other one. These, I think they have to be dumped directly into the silo. I don't think that you can dump them into a trailer, because this blue thing comes out and dumps it out from the bottom, so I don't think it has enough height to let you dump it otherwise. Here we have a Gomselmish harvester, forage harvester, along with the corn header. But in this one, if you guys haven't seen my YouTube videos that I released today, you're harvesting hemp. So not marijuana. So they're different. I mean, they are both cannabis, but hemp doesn't have like the drug properties that marijuana has. So it's more for, they use it to get seed and fiber, and they also use it to feed cows. I can run this one out. I don't think we have. Do we have a tractor in this one? Oh, we do. That's right. We have the Proxima. This is the smaller of the Zetters. And I don't know. You said, yay, hemp. Yeah, the forage harvester, well, it's not really big. It's actually what it normally is in farm sim size. This makes it look so much bigger. So it does look big, but it's actually just a regular forage harvester. I love the Colombian atmosphere. This is, oh yeah, the guys, yeah, okay, so you guys saw the Far Cry jokes if you were watching the other video, because this does remind me of Far Cry quite a bit. Here's our hemp. Looks like there is no crop destruction, so if you guys are wondering about that, there's no crop destruction. Well, tractors don't have a ton of suspension in them. They're usually pretty rigid frame, but they do have a little bit of give, a little bit of flex. But you can see here the back. If you look at the back axle there's not a whole lot. It does rock. This one doesn't rock as much because this is. That's so funny. It kind of looks like Japan, or like the islands. I love those. Those are the Colombian buildings, though. See up there on the hill? That's like totally like from Call of Duty. When you have to go to Colombia. Yeah, hemp is very tall. It actually grows very tall. I recommend that you guys look up. Here I am encouraging drug usage. I'm not at all. I encourage you guys to look up, and I did on my video too. There's a company. There's a video channel called Tractor Spotter, or Tractor Spotting, I think it's called. And then look up the hemp harvesting. And there's some really cool videos that the guy took of a Xeron from Klaas. It's a really weird looking harvester that they use, but it has a set of cutters, and then it has like a beater on top, and it feeds in and then leaves a swath of fiber on the field. It chops up the hemp and puts it up in the top, and it has like a big sideways bin that fills up with the hemp, and then it offloads that into a tractor. So it's really cool. Yeah, okay, Southern Rebel's seen it before. Yeah, it's not a drug. Hemp has almost no THC in it. It's really designed to use for feed and for, I mean, look at all that mass. It's so thick. It makes really good biomatter. So it's good for cows. It probably would make good biogas, honestly. So that gives you an idea what that looks like. Obviously, they have machine gun posts all over. We have our shop here. Keep the natives out. Got some big jungle rocks. You know, another game this reminds me of. Ooh, ouch, my tractor. If you guys ever played Atari's Road to Hell, what do we have? Coffee. Here are coffee beans. And I was wondering, in the Japanese part of the game, when you're doing the other harvester, there, I was wondering what these things were. And Courtney, right away, she was like, "Hey, those look like sprayers," and I think she's right. I think this is a sprinkler system for keeping the coffee watered. So,
because remember, there's an irrigation component to the fields, right?
Right. So this one actually has built-in irrigation, which is really cool. So Courtney Johnson gets an A+ for pointing out that.
Wait a minute. Look at that on the
There's more.
the field notes. There's water level, sprinkling level, water storage.
Yep. There's actually a water storage facility. That's one of the things that I think they have you do on the Japanese map. Up here, see the water? There's a tank up here at the top of the hill. You'll see it in a second. And so you can put water into this, and then it flows down onto the fields. This is really cool, guys. I'm super excited about this game. It's not necessarily the same as Farm Sim. It's in the same vein, but it seems like they're doing a lot more with a lot of different crops. Like, these crops are all crops that we don't see in Farm Sim unless they're added in, and it's done differently. Now, Farm Expert has some crops that are similar to this. You've got cherry trees. You've got, I think they have all kinds of wheats and berries and raspberries. And I've never done them in Farm Expert. Maybe we'll do that. I'll cover that in Farm Expert before the end of the year. I'm actually working on more Farm Expert episodes right now, but this game I like it because it kind of has a cross of what you see both in Farming Simulator and what they have in Farm Expert. It's got like the good points from both games. So yeah, you wouldn't have to grow as much corn. You're right, if they would let the use of hemp, Taylor. We really should allow it because it's not. Once again, it's not being used for drugs. So I love Landini. Now, Landini and McCormick are the same company, so we probably will have similar McCormicks. This is a great little tractor. I just love this little tractor. So here we are in Japan real quick. There's the Japanese flag flying above. Somehow our American guy just owns them all over the world. We'll take a quick drive around, and then it's time for my summer car. So let's go ahead and exit out of here. All right.
Nice jeans. I like
You'd be very
the look of the character better in this one.
Yeah, I do too. He's a little more natural looking.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a cute little tractor. I really like it. Let's go inside and see what we see. Now this one you can actually see the dash, and that is the same dashboard that is in Farm Expert, so they don't really let you see much of this map. It's pretty cordoned off. Take a look at the oversized
there
view.
You go. That's a water trailer.
Yep, yeah, there's a water trailer in it. Now you can see this is actually to me it looks like a really small map. I don't know if they're probably going to develop this more. There's a lot of open space still, but as of right now it's really cordoned off. And there's only a couple fields. But I'm actually gonna, because you're through. Yeah, when I get sick, I go through cough drops like crazy. I'm hoping I don't get sick again this year. There's the water tank, Jared. You fill this up. You can put water in there. Oh, it's the wall. Like, oh, it's getting foggy.
I was about to say, what is he doing by the wall?
I know. Good morning. Good morning, Arthur. Welcome to your Landini. Okay, this tractor goes really fast. 46 kilometers an hour top speed. Maybe not so realistic. Obviously, there's some building materials around. This is a very pretty farm. I like the way it's up in the mountains. Like you can see this big mountain here behind the farm. And there's hills going up, so there's actually... Whoa, Lorna sounds pretty sick there. No, the maps are actually pretty big. But hey, Gaming Nerfer, we'll see you later. Have a good night, buddy. It's like 25 miles an hour. That's not too bad. But yeah, I like it. I like the way like Farm Expert, the tractor bounces a little bit, but not this one. Not too much. Like it bounces a hair, but it's not distracting. It's well done. I'm trying to go over different kinds of terrain to see if it makes a difference, but it doesn't seem to really make too much of a difference.
I don't know. The road seems rather smooth. Like if you turn, you bob with the turn, but
Right, exactly. They are some very solid trees. There's an irrigation system here. So once again, A+ to Courtney for figuring that one out. And then we can set our cruise control. This is a really cool game. I'm really looking forward to the release. Hoping to, I definitely, as much as I can, as much as they'll allow me to, I will definitely be following along with the. I'll definitely be following along with the progress as they allow us access to hopefully the beta and the alpha and the beta. We will definitely bring that coverage to you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this stream, everybody. I'm gonna call it an end now, and then give me about 5 minutes here, maybe 10, and my summer car is gonna start. So I would say about 10:40. I'll be restarting the stream, and we'll be playing my summer car. I just need time to get a drink of water and set up my steering wheel and
the farm sim camera views.
Oh, that's right. Jared and I we're gonna do real quick. We're gonna take a look at that. So. Yeah, well, that's true too, Micah. It does look like it's a little bit rough. So we're going to exit out here. Alt F4 and back to the main screen. So Jared sent me a couple images to kind of compare. Oops, the wrong button. And I'm going to show you guys this here real quick. I need to bring TeamSpeak over on the other window. There we go. You should see TeamSpeak appear in just a second. Yeah, maybe make some tea. Though it's getting so late, I might not. I don't think I want tea at this point because it'll keep me up all night if I do. Where did we go? How do I do this? I forget, Jared. Right-click the studio. File browser.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
All right, it's downloading. So it'll be just a second here, and we'll take a look. You guys are very welcome. I hope you enjoyed this stream. If you're on YouTube, thumbs up always help. And both on Twitch and YouTube, subscriptions are a big help. Neo Silly, welcome aboard. Or Sealy01, welcome aboard. And like I said, I'll be back in just a couple minutes. We're going to be doing a download stream, or a stream, not download, a stream of My Summer Car. But I need to get the joys. In fact, I'll start doing that now while we're waiting for this to download to save a little bit of time. But I need to get my... Hey, Hurricane Nate, there you go. Gator. Namesake Hurricane.
File transfer complete.
File transfer. The question is, where did it transfer it to? Open folder. There we go. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Wait, what do we call it? We called this FS17 POV. There we go. All right, so we're going to show you here. Jared's doing different... oh, very nice, Jared.
Okay, so here on the top is if you're in third-person view, and I've scrolled in as far as you can go for each of the POVs, and the bottom row is if you're outside the vehicle. And what I did here is I got as close to the harvester as I could and still kept all of it in the frame.
Okay.
Okay, so you see with the 45 you can get, I think it was the 40, no, actually with the 90 you can get closer, but like I said, it looks more fisheye. Like if you look at the bottom row, the 90 between the 45, like you're getting closer to the wheel, but the cab looks like it's farther away. It actually to me it looks like it's bent farther away.
Yes, yep.
Like it's folded away. But it looks a little bit bigger, whereas if the 45 degree, I mean, to me, it looks like the whole vehicle is small.
Right.
So I don't like the way that's done. I mean, the third person view standing outside is really what you should be looking at.
Right.
I mean, the third person from inside the tractor, well, that's what you have to deal with if you're using that camera view.
Okay, all right. So it's not perfect. I don't know. It still looks small.
Yeah.
Except for
I
the
think
45, yeah, because like when you're outside, I don't know. It just makes it look. I don't know. It's just it's something about their camera. Here's the thing. So with the like with cameras, different lenses get you different options like that. So sometimes things are going to look real close. Sometimes they're going to look, far. And no matter what you do with that lens, you're stuck with that same perspective. It changes, your zoom changes, but the perspective kind of stays the same. So like if I use if I use a zoom lens, everything looks like it does in pure farming. If I use my wide angle lens, which is my 16 to 35, everything looks like it does in farm sim. You can get closer and farther, but the
Your perspective changes.
the distortion of the lens is very apparent on the 16 to 35, and that's what farm sim feels like. It looks like you're looking through, even when you're zoomed in, it looks like you're zooming in through a wide angle lens. The telephoto lens tends to make lines very straight, and things look flatter and closer.
Yeah, you're right.
And so I feel like if we're going to compare it that way, Farm Expert is, or I'm sorry, Pure Farming is a telephoto lens, and Farm Simulator is a wide-angle lens, and that's just how they program the cameras in the game. So there's nothing you can really do about it, but that is how it is. So cool. All right, guys. I'm going to take about, like I said, a couple-minute break here. I've already got the steering wheel on the desk, but I got to hook up all my USB cables and stuff. So we will be back in a couple minutes here, and we're going to play My Summer Car for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And then we're going to call it a night. I know it's getting late, so some of you guys have to go to bed and stuff. But anyway, I'll see you guys in just a minute. Thank you again for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. And we'll catch you next time on Pure Farming 2014.